Guys, I don't want to be clickbaity, but this might be the best copper tripeptide growth factor on the market, and I'm going to tell you why. Not only does it have copper tripeptide growth factor at a significant amount to actually make it beneficial for the skin, but it also contains your vitamin A's, vitamin C's, other peptides, liposomes, delivery mechanisms, as well as clinical studies. So I am so excited to get into the details on this serum, so stick with me. Today we're talking about a very special Copper Tri Peptide Growth Factor Serum. I have been talking about its clinical products for a few years now, and I always talk about the fact that they are a botanically based growth factor. They use a botanically based growth factor in their serums. So their youth line contains this bioidentical growth factor, which is actually a copper tripeptide growth factor. So today I am talking to you guys about Youth Serum, which is for all skin types. In last week's video, we briefly discussed copper tripeptides or copper peptides with Ben Fuchs, and he briefly went over what copper peptides do in the skin. So we all have copper peptides. It is actually what we release when we have injury. So if you have an injury, these copper peptides in your skin naturally release. So it's one of those ingredients that our skin readily accepts because it is not foreign to us. So these copper tripeptide growth factors get released, and just like a growth factor, they're there to rejuvenate the skin, heal the skin, minimize scarring. If you already have scarring, they're great for just smoothing out that scarring and making it healthy, resilient skin again. Copper tripeptide 1 is a small protein made up of 3 amino acids. These 3 amino acids are then configured with copper, making it the copper tripeptide, or copper plus 3 amino acids. Copper tripeptide 1 can be found throughout our body naturally, both comprised and not comprised with copper. However, copper tripeptide with copper has been found to be more beneficial. So copper tripeptide 1 is not only important when it comes to wound healing, so if you have trauma to the body, but also in tissue remodeling or aging. So somebody who's experiencing laxity, elasticity issues, drooping skin, loss of firmness, scarring, anybody who wants to tighten and firm their overall appearance. So there are a few other important notes that I wanted to point out about the copper tripeptide 1 bioidentical growth factor before I go over this complete formulation and how it is just so fantastic and filled full of nutrients for the skin, making it an all-in-one product. So as I had mentioned in a few videos ago, not all peptides are created equal. There are multiple different forms of peptides that all function differently in our skin. What I specifically love about the copper tripeptide 1 is what it does for you, meaning with not only anti-aging, but how it protects your cells. Copper tripeptide 1 also has an anti-tumor effect and helps with DNA repair. So this anti-tumor effect actually helps protect it against radiation. So not only cancer-related radiation treatment, but also sun exposure. This makes copper tripeptide 1 not only safe, but also protective. In multiple studies, it actually showed that when copper tripeptide 1 is with cancer cells, it not only stopped cancer cells, but it also protected the non-cancerous cells. Copper tripeptide 1 also promotes the survival of stem cells in the epidermis. So remember, there's multiple layers of the skin, and not all products or ingredients are created equal. Some of them cannot penetrate through the different layers of the skin. Copper tripeptide 1 actually promotes the lifespan of stem cells in the epidermis. Because this peptide is so fantastic for wound healing, of course it's going to have some antimicrobial benefits because it wants to keep that skin healthy. So it's a great antimicrobial ingredient. Also a fabulous anti-inflammatory ingredient, making it helpful with redness in the skin, inflammation in the skin, photo damage, especially people who instead of getting more brown, they get more red with photo damage, and helps with fine lines and wrinkles. So let's go ahead and get into the other ingredients in this serum, because while the bioidentical copper tripeptide is just so good for the skin, this serum is packed seriously. I mean, every single ingredient in it is so strong. Like, it's all doing something for your skin. The Copper Tri Peptide one, unfortunately, isn't like the standout ingredient. They all come together and make this one beautiful, beautiful formulation. So the first ingredient I want to talk about in this product is Intelligent peptides. So I'm going to butcher this really quick, but I'll make sure to put the spelling on the video. It's Pseudoalteromonas ferment extract, or to be much more simple, marine bacteria is in this product. A glycoprotein from the Antarctic Sea. This is an anti-aging DNA repair ingredient. It's clinically proven to adhere damaged sites, so damaged cells in the skin. It then goes into the skin and adheres to them. It has adhered to this broken down DNA. It regenerates the cell, making it healthy again. Youth Serum also contains the most potent antioxidant, which is red algae. It contains proteoglycans, peptides, polypeptides, and glycans. All of these mixed together trigger the repair process in the skin. So that repair process, meaning aged skin, it triggers a response in the skin to start correcting the age-related damage. There's also retinol, which is a vitamin A, and again, this is only at antioxidant levels. So this is not going to be at a concentration comparable to a retinol serum or a tretinoin. This amount of this amount of vitamin A is strictly here for antioxidant purposes. It also has vitamin E, and as we know, vitamin E is so important for the skin. It's a powerful antioxidant and also makes your skin just feel really good. I love products with vitamin E. And this has the ascorbyl palmitate. So these three ingredients, the vitamin A, the vitamin E, and then the vitamin C, are all wrapped in an encapsulated liposome. So they took these three ingredients, wrapped them in a liposome so that it can deliver deep into the skin. So again, super powerful mix of antioxidants all working together in this liposome. I want to point out that this is the fat-soluble form of vitamin C for anybody whose skin can't tolerate the water-soluble form of C. And then the last active ingredient that I wanted to go over is one of my favorite ingredients, Centella Asiatica. This is an extremely efficacious antioxidant, stimulates collagen synthesis. Of course, what makes skin tighter and firmer and more youthful looking? Collagen. It also improves microcirculation in the skin, meaning more blood, more nutrients are coming into all layers of the skin. It's really great for helping to smooth out scar tissue and actually reducing the overall size and depth of the scar. So really great ingredient just overall for the skin, and of course damaged skin that needs remodeling. You're going to have a lot of different extracts, a lot of other different peptides, and of course caffeine, which is going to give you that immediate tightening, firming effect, and glycerin, which is one of my favorite moisturizers, fantastic for sensitive skin, acneic skin. And then the most important thing about this serum in particular is that it is safe for all the way up to the eye. So not only is it a amazing tightening, firming, reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, but you can bring this product up into the eye area so it doubles as your eye product. And again, it's fantastic under makeup, so I mean, it doubles as a primer too. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys exactly what this product looked like, because the biggest issue that a lot of people have with this product is overuse. Usually with the serum, you're going to use 4 to 6 drops to really get that serum to apply all over the skin. Not with this product. You're going to use too much. You're going to find that you feel sticky, tacky, it doesn't absorb. That's because you are to use 1 drop. If you feel 1 drop is not enough, then 2 is plenty. After that, you are overusing the product. So you'll see that this, even though it's a serum, it comes out with a gel consistency. So this is 30 ml. You are using 1 drop 2 times a day. This should last you well into 5, 6, 7 months. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like. So 1 drop. Okay, see, it does not run. This is a very thick texture, and you are just going to massage that into the skin all the way up to the eye area and around. I feel like I just wasted liquid gold. And there is no smell. It dries down completely clean. So anybody who has been used to other serums with the 4 to 6 drops and they just are really trying to use 1 drop only, but they're having a hard time at first, definitely use a mist with it. I personally prefer the Is Clinical Copper Firming Mist because very similar ingredients, immediate firming effect to the skin, tons of antioxidants, and they work so well together. Plus, if this product, you know, it's not supposed to be really hydrating. It's not actually, I mean, it does have glycerin in it, but it's not going to be super, you know, hydrating. The Copper Firming Mist is super hydrating and they pair beautifully together. Okay, lastly, we're going to go over the clinical study for Youth Serum. Is Clinical put it up against 2 leading products on the market for induction of collagen synthesis. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to actually see this. So as you can see, the green line is the Youth Serum results in induction of collagen synthesis, and then the 2 red are other products on the market. And then the end study, so at the end of every study, really that's really where I jump to, is the actual results. Youth Serum clearly improved the synthesis of collagen by aged fibroblasts. 2 other products in the marketplace were unable to improve collagen synthesis. These results have positive implications for using Youth Serum to improve changes seen in the aging face associated with wrinkles, sagging, and loss of resiliency. So these other 2 products, which are a dual chamber serum and one using Swiss technology, and again, I'm not bashing any brands, I'm just stating this is a clinical study. These are actual real results. The Youth Serum showed almost double changes than what the other 2 products did. Actually, it did show double on one and almost double on the other. And the other 2 showed no changes next to the controlled group. So, as I said, guys, it is so important that, you know, they have similar ingredients. It says similarly that they're going to do the same thing, but does it actually do it? You don't know until you have a clinical study. So if you are looking for a Copper Tri Peptide Growth Factor Serum that helps to immediately improve the lack of firmness, fine lines, and wrinkles, as well as make changes over time, as well as smooth out texture, scar reduction, provide a powerful antioxidant treatment, the Is Clinical Youth Serum. And if you guys have any questions, whether it be about their Copper Tri Peptide growth factors or any of their other ingredients in this formula, please reach out and let me know. But anyway, I hope you love this. Let me know if you have any questions, and then I will see you guys next week for my morning skincare routine. See you then. Bye-bye.